definitely.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it was a fit for you guys because it wasn't really a fit for us, but
you just tolerate
well,
us.
actually, now that you do mention that.
Oh, okay, we're talking raw now.
all right, hey everyone, Perez here, CEO and founder of Branding for the People. And I know that I always say that I'm super excited about this interview, but this one in particular I am because I get to share with you my dear friends, who I've become my dear friends, Nathan Bailey and Karen Passingham of Changing Habits. So they flew me out to Australia, mind you, the long flight to go to Australia and meet with their amazing family, team, and organization to help them rebrand. And so we're going to go a little bit behind the scenes about what that process was like for them. And hopefully you'll learn something new for yourself and your brand as you think about embarking upon the branding process. So Nathan, Karen, welcome.
Thanks, Reed. It's great to be here.
Thanks for having us on the program, Reed.
On the program.
Blooper straight up.
Reed TV.
Yeah.
Well, let's just start for those who don't know who Changing Habits is just yet, because I know that we're going to be taking over the world. But, Nathan, why don't you tell us a little bit about what is Changing Habits and what do you guys do?
Awesome. Yeah, I think for us, Changing Habits is literally about changing people's eating habits. It's about getting back to the way we used to eat our food and prepare our food and moving away from chemicals and processed foods and the like, just having, food that is real food.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to get more into that. So why don't you take me a step back? I always like to, so how did we get to know each other, right? So we met at an event. So tell the folks listening in, how did you come to learn about me and Branding for the People?
Sure. Well, for us, it started, it would have been maybe 2-3 years ago. Karen and I went to the Infusionsoft event and we saw you speak there in front of everyone, which was amazing. One of the absolute best, presentations of the whole time we were there. So
thank you.
We bought over the last 10 years, we've seen growth, but we've tried many different things. And I think we've, branded things a little bit differently. We've got a nutrition academy and that sort of sits on its own and we disconnected it too much from Changing Habits and we just needed to bring everything back in together. It was just becoming incredibly confusing for people to come to Changing Habits. That was one of the big things, and particularly the day that you came, Reed, discovering who we actually are and what we do, to get that cohesive message across.
Let me ask you, you had this challenge, you knew that you wanted to create some more consistency. Clearly, I'm not the only branding agency out there. Why did you end up ultimately going with Branding for the People?
Oh, great question. I mean, we toyed around going with about 5 other ones. No, we didn't. We always were going to go with Reed. I think honestly that it came back to, we just felt we're very big here on partnerships and, whether it be with our suppliers or, customers, we feel like it's family. I think you said that at the start. And for us, it has to feel like a good fit. And obviously we saw you quite a few times and we spoke to you a couple of times before we flew you out here and really went ahead, but it just felt like the right fit for us. It felt, we were going to get the best out of the whole thing based on who you were and who the team was that you had around you. And it worked. It gelled really well. I think we got on really well with you, obviously, but with the extended Branding for the People team, and that made a big difference.
It did.
You just sort of became part of the Changing Habits team.
Have you gotten any feedback from your diehard loyal clients and customers who've kind of been with you rebrand and even during? Have you gotten any sort of that qualitative feedback and responses from your customers and clients?
I think the ones that we have got are definitely more on the visual side. Obviously, they've seen the change especially the diehard customers who've gone through now a third transition of the brand from where it originally started way, way back. They love it. We couldn't be any clearer on what we do now, whether it comes to putting our logo somewhere or what our messaging is or how we speak to our customers. We could not be more precise on what we do. And that's reflected in everything that's going out from here. And in turn, that's definitely helped improve the business from obviously a financial point of view, but just in the way that we operate as a team internally as well.
You know, that it's immeasurable, the sort of the impact and the results that you have. So I look forward to seeing more of your successes, and I'm looking forward to coming to Australia soon.
Yes.
Can't wait to have you back.
Thanks, Ree.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks.
Bye for now.